with me, come and see all the wonders there will be in my stories, in my songs, in everything where fun belongs. We'll meet heroes, giants bold, visit lands both hot and cold, have magic tricks to shiver your skin, laughs galore with animals in our world of fun. Pied Piper House.
Have you ever tried to keep quiet for 5 whole minutes? Well, it isn't easy. But I have a tale today about a brave princess who didn't speak a word for many weeks, even though she was in the gravest danger. She and her 3 brothers were the children of a brave soldier king who had married again when their mother died. Then, soon after the wedding, their father prepared to go on a long journey.
Goodbye, Father. Goodbye, Father. Goodbye. Bye.
But unknown to anyone, the new wife was really an evil witch whose one desire was to have the kingdom to herself. Cunningly, she concocted a plan.
Come, children. I'm taking you all down to the lake for a swim.
Oh, what fun! Let's run and get ready.
There's no need for you to come along. They are my children now, and I want to spend some time with them.
Race you under the bridge.
Quickly, the wicked queen did her evil work. Where the children had been, there were only 3 wild swans.
There. But where is that wretched girl?
I didn't join in the race. The water was too cold.
Well, my child, I'm afraid I have bad news. Your 3 brothers have been bewitched, and I must get you away from here before something happens to you, too.
So without even the old nurse being aware of what had happened, the princess was taken away to an old cottage deep in the forest. But still the wicked queen was not satisfied.
The princess has been hidden for a year, but I cannot rest while she lives. Go to her cottage and do away with her.
No word of my brothers. How I long to see them again. Oh, nurse, have you come to take me home?
Alas, no. We must get away. The Queen's soldiers are coming to kill you.
Quickly, this way.
Open up! Search the forest. The princess must be found.
Hurry, hurry. I don't think they'll find us now.
What a strange little lake. I wonder if anyone knows it is here.
Princess, look. There's someone.
I don't see anyone.
Why, yes.
And there in the water were the 3 wild swans.
My brothers.
We must talk quickly, for we only have our natural shapes during the time it takes the sun to sink.
Oh, can't we break the spell?
There is a certain stinging nettle which grows only in this wood or in graveyards. Pluck the nettles, weave them into coats, throw them over us at sunset, and the spell will be broken.
That's not so difficult.
Ah, but there's one more thing. From the time you pluck the first nettle until the spell is broken, you must not speak one word to anyone, or we will be lost forever.
We must go now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye.
And so began for the princess many weary days of painful plucking and weaving. She had already completed 1 coat and was starting the 2nd, when one day...
What is such a lovely creature doing here in the woods?
She
can't stay here. Look at her poor hands. Would she come with me if I let her bring her work?
Why, yes, sir, I suppose so.
So the prince gave her a room in the palace, and the whole court wondered about the lovely girl who only braided and wept and wouldn't say a word.
When will you be finished with this cruel task? And why won't you speak to me? You must know that I love you.
And there were others who wondered about her, too.
In the house of your neighbor, the prince, a young girl sits weaving nettles.
Nettles? The only thing that would break my spell. It must be her. I tell you, Your Highness, that girl is a witch. Look. Only a witch would pick nettles in a graveyard at midnight.
Don't you know that the penalty for witchcraft is death?
And I have the surest method for doing away with witches. Bring her to the lake beside my palace and I'll show you.
But I love her.
You can't leave a witch free in the land, and you know it. She must die.
And so the wicked queen prepared for her final act of vengeance. And the princess was condemned to die at sunset. But no one had thought to watch the faithful old nurse.
Come, there's not a moment to lose.
When the vial is empty, fling her into the lake.
No, no.
Suddenly there came the sound of wings.
Into the lake with her.
Free her. She's innocent.
It is true. I am innocent. But I was under oath not to speak until I'd broken the spell on my dear brothers, or I would have lost them forever.
It is she who did it all.
Get away from me!
Caught in her own evil magic, the wicked queen suffered the very fate she had planned for the princess. So at last, the princess and her prince were happy together. And so were her 3 brothers, who never forgot how their brave sister had been willing to give her life for theirs.